Alrighty, guys, it's time to finish it up. Here we go, people. The final chapter, 21 of 21. Here we go. Amber, at last we meet face to face. Here you are, deep in Zagali's dungeon on a mission to rescue Maximus and Charbonnel. In each hand, Zagali holds a gun, one pointed at you, one pointed at the Marty. Do I really need to say, don't move? At this distance, he'd blast a hole through me before I could get a bolt of lightning off at him. Let's see. Vlad will be here soon. Of course he will. In fact, I'm counting on it. Screaming rings out from above, the telltale sound of Vlad tearing through Zagali's remaining guards. Then a large form appears in front of you like a shadow come to life. Hello, Vlad. Vlad, really take this guy out? Good to see you. Let's do ready to take this guy out. A deadly twinkle shears in Vlad's eye. More than ready. I've been waiting lifetimes to finish this. I must admit, I'm surprised you chose to protect her instead of strike out me. How unexpectedly soft of you. Why would I kill you when I can take you with me? That way I can spread your torment over the years. Vlad's voice is velvet poisoning. I owe you for so many things. My captivity after I became a vampire, smearing my name, your betrayal of Romania, your murder of my son, and of course your abuse of Amber. Maximus and Charbonnel flank Vlad on either side, weary and bloody but ready to fight. Vlad's gaze flicks to the three of them, then to Marty. Leave all of you. We can take him together. We'll do that. We'll take him together. No, this is my battle to fight. Maximus and Charbonnel turn, go, but Marty hesitates. No, I'm not leaving you behind. He collapses to the ground. My damn leg still isn't healed from the guard in the tunnel. Get out of here, Marty. Get out of here, Marty. I'll be fine. Charbonnel heaves Marty up in one meaty hand, bounding away before Marty can protest. You too, Amber. This isn't your war. Stay by Vlad's side. Leave, abandon Vlad. I'm going to stay right beside him. I'm not leaving you behind. Vlad looks you over and something flashes over his eyes. What is that, respect? You're the first person to ever disobey an order to leave. The first person who willfully chose to stay in spite of my command. Yeah, well, maybe I'm the first person who felt that strongly about you. Isn't this just adorable? I don't know why you're so smug, Zagali. Surely you don't believe you can beat me. No, I won't stop you. Your power far outweighs my own. Very perceptive, though it makes me wonder why you're not begging for your life. Begging would only please you, but I know what won't. You care for her that much is clear. I'm going to make you remember what it feels like to lose someone precious. How fitting that I'm the one who gets to take her away from you. Something slips from his sleeve, no bigger than a cigarette lighter. He pushes down a button on it. No. Then all around you, the world explodes. Looks like he would have known this was going to happen. I've got you. Rocks blast out with tremulous force, but Vlad's body forms a shield that protects from the worst of the blows. Your head is stuffed into his chest, his chin holding it down and covering the top of it. The backs of your legs feel shredded from the flying shards, but with the ground dissolving beneath you, that's the least of your problems. Hold on tight. Vlad vaults you forward, flying with blinding speed towards the exit. Fast enough to escape the crumbling rock, but you can already tell not enough to get away from the flames. Your next few thoughts come to your rapid fire, each of them striking you in less than an instant like a bullet, lists at blinding speed. Vlad's fireproof. He's going to be okay. I'm not fireproof. I'm going to die. And I have just enough time for some last words to him. Don't let this define you. We'll do that. His expression hardens, his pace quickening, as he puts everything into his race against the blaze. Then the fire comes and you feel nothing. This can't be right. I'm experiencing burning to death, though my visions before this isn't how it should feel. I've experienced, okay. Look at this, it's all blown up. It's all destroyed. Somehow defying explanation, you and Vlad break free from the tunnels, unharmed and alive. The two of you hang suspended in the air, watching the castle begin to crumble down. It takes what feels like an age before you're able to speak again. How am I still alive? My Aurora saved you. The same Aurora that prevents my clothes from burning when I call both forth flames. I coated you in it entirely. How long will it last? I don't know. I've never done this before. Perhaps an hour, maybe weeks. If you've never done it before, how did you know it would work? His expression changes into the arrogant one you know so well. Because it had to. I wasn't about to let you die. You can't help but shake your head. Guess his egos actually saved my life. Why would he hesitate to try to save me? He's Vlad Tespy. How could he fail? Another rumbling sounds draws your eyes towards the collapsing ruins of Castle Ponera. Do you think he's really dead? He said he was willing to die to kill you and hurt me. He's cheated death once before. That he did, but it's unlikely anyone could survive that explosion. Besides us, you mean? Yes, for now, I think it's safest to count this as a victory. We'll search for his bones and use your powers to verify them once the smoke is cleared. I'm so sorry your home was gone. It's finally over. His hands settle on your shoulders. There will be more battles, more adversaries, but at least this one has ended in victory. That much is reason to celebrate. Above the noise from the rock slides, trees falling, and other destructive sounds, you hear shouts. Vlad, and you turn, and though you can't see who it is in the distance, he smiles. Maximus, Charbonnel, and Martin seem to have survived the explosion. They must have gone out the tunnel. A happy ending after all. Is it? The trip back to the castle is simple and fleeting. Vlad sends you and Marty back on his plane, while he and a few other guards search the ruined castle. You change and check in with everyone before taking a quick nap after you head downstairs and run into Sandra. Amber, I know you just went through a lot, but Ben's funeral was planned for today. We're still going to have it to honor his sacrifice. I mean, it'd mean a lot to the rest of us if you could come. I'm going. Of course I'll be there. You run back up to your room to change. Really, it's going to make me pay for the clothes too, huh? We'll just go with that. I could have looked at them, but there's no need. That's good enough. The ceremony is mournful, but quiet. Not much pomp and circumstances, and yet another is laid to rest in the services of Vlad. It means a lot, okay. I'm sure it would have meant the world to Ben. I know it would have. Indeed. Vlad, you didn't think I would miss the funeral of one who died fighting for me, did you? I'm glad to see you decided to attend, too. I don't know him for very long, but Ben was still a friend to me. I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself if I'd missed this. One by one, each member of the vampiric lineage goes up to honor Ben's death. Though he died before his training was complete, still he is honored as a full member of Vlad's court. Finally, you approach the body. That curly brown hair stares up at you from behind the glass coffin. Ben. Thank you, Ben, for everything. We'll never forget you. Hours later, you sit in front of the fireplace, your right hand inside the orange and blue flames. On your dress lies a note brought up by one of Vlad's servants. You pick it up with your left hand and begin to read. I don't know if you remember me, but I was one of the prisoners you set free at the castle. We did what you said, and we got the hell out of the tunnels. Thankfully we did. I don't want to think about if we'd still been in the cells when the bomb went off. I know there's no real way I can thank you for what you've done for all of us. But just know you have friends out there, friends who owe you their lives. I think it's safe to say I speak for all of us when I say we'll never forget this. Thank you, Amber. I owe you more than I can put into words. It's a sweet letter, but for now, you're not focused on it. You're focused on the fire. The flames leap between your fingers and curl around your wrists, but not one of them directly touches your skin. So my Aurora is still embedded in you. Vlad enters so quietly you didn't even hear him. You withdraw your hand looking at an unblemished state with a mixture of wonder and dismay. Now I know how you feel. This new power should come in handy. I'm going to say now I know how you feel. In more ways than one I can imagine. Life or death struggles are part of my daily life. They never used to be part of yours. Did you find Zagali's bones? No, but don't worry. If he managed to survive, it will take a day, at least for him to dig his way out and my men to have the area surrounded. But you can always link to him and see if he's dead or alive. Okay. What's wrong? You smell distraught. I already tried looking for Zagali. What? It was the very first thing I did upon arriving back here. There's nothing to link anymore. Vlad starts to smile. Then he truly is dead. I don't know about that, but it's not just Zagali's essence that I can't link to anymore, it's everyone's. What do you mean? I'm not picking up impressions from what I touch anymore. You stroked the carved wood around the fireplace for emphasis. Coating me with your Aurora did more than just make me fireproof, Vlad. It also covered my abilities like some sort of supernatural glove, and nothing gets in. Vlad gets up, moving over to you. His expression betrays nothing. Are you mad? I didn't mean to let you down. You look up, expecting to be met with his trademark fury and disappointing him, but then his fingers lace past the nape of your neck, pulling you in. Your lips touch firm, his firm and full of wanting. He pulls back just for a moment. His eyes meet yours, full of yearning, ripened by centuries of age. Your powers do not define you, Amber. You are so beautiful and so perfect to me. Vlad. What attracts me to you was not your powers, it was your soul, your tenacity, the fact that you never gave up, and the look in your eyes when I do this. His hands push you softly back against the wall, his breath trailing your neck. Say the word. Say it, and I'm yours. Oh my goodness, I can't do it, people. It's YouTube. Not now. You push him back. I'm just not today, Vlad. Not after everything that's happened. His steely eyes settle on you as you sit down on the bed as you wish. His expressions slowly change from satisfaction to unreadable. Neither of you speak the word that seems to scream in silence. Can we really relax? Is the danger past us? Zagali can still be out there. He cheated death once before. And if I ever get my powers back, I've long wanted to be rid of them, but they are what drew Vlad to me in the first place. With the loss of my powers, I've gained so much normalcy, but it will cause me to lose the man I've fallen in love. But will it cause me to lose the man I fell in love with? Don't worry. I'll double the guards at Castle Ponderea. Either my men will find Zagali alive, or once your powers return, you can verify that he's dead. Reading my thoughts again? Always. I'll notify my men to double the watch, and now I intend to take one more sweep of the area before I rest. Something you can't name flickers over his face as he turns to leave. Get some sleep, Amber. I'll return soon. With that, he's gone. Vlad took the time to reassure me about Zagali's concerns, but he didn't address the thought about me loving him. Is he avoiding the subject because he's incapable of love, so he claims, or because the loss of my power is making him reevaluate a relationship? You sign and lead back into the bed? The only thing I can do is put both possibilities to test. I don't want to lose Vlad, but I'm not going to start running from my problems again. I'll confront them despite their potential cost, with or without my additional abilities. Get ready, Vlad. This is far from over. To be continued. So there you have it, people. As always, thank you so much for watching. And look at this. The conclusion of Book 1 of the Night Prince series continues with stories Twice Tempted out 6/15/20. So I guess that's already out. So I guess we'll go with that one next. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. If that next one's out, we'll do that one next. Give this video a thumbs up. It's been a great little story. And that's pretty much it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Toodles!